All right, all right, all right, all right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Beats by Lonze back in the building, and yeah, I'll call you back. All right, back in the building, back on the stream again. You know what I'm talking about. So we working on a push three, and I am going to make the push three. Give me my money. I'm gonna earn my money back from the push three. All right, so let's go. Let's get this going. What's going on, Resonate Soul? Appreciate you being in the building. Let's get it going. Woo! Let's see if I got any of these. I gotta do it over. I gotta do it over. Goodness gracious. It didn't record in the lane. Oh my god. Alright, let me put my other camera on real quick. Like, what's up, y'all? What's going on with you? Oh man, it was cooking. It's cooking. It was cooking. It was cooking. Cooking. It was cooking and it didn't even record none. I tried to retroactive record the damn what I just played and it only got like that much of it. So I'm gonna have to redo it. Damn it. I'll find it again. Let's see. Alright, let's go back. See, I hate freaking Ableton, man. I'm telling you. Ableton drives me up the wall. I have a love-hate relationship with Ableton. 1 minute, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. In the next minute, oh man, want to throw this shit out the fucking window. What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all being in the building. Beats by Wugga out in Ireland. It's 8 o'clock your time, man. I appreciate you being on the stream. Blatantly Blatant. I know you be out here. I know you be out here working early mornings and late nights and stuff. So I appreciate you as well. Resonant Soul, appreciate you, and everybody else is on the freaking stream that is not in the comment section. But anyway. All right, let me get back to this 808. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right. Let me get my camera on. I was supposed to do the camera before I hit play, but I had to get that down. I am not using Ableton drums, by the way. I am using drums from a kit that I made from all over the place. So I got a lot of MPC drums in there. I do have a few Ableton drums, but Ableton just hits hard. Like regardless of where you get them from, the sound in Ableton is clean. So it just does what it does. The 808 is Ableton stock. It's an 808 sub from Ableton, and then the other kits are from Ableton, but this particular one I'm using is one that I just made. So I just took them from all over the place and just placed them where I needed, like I said, and the 808. The 808 is just a one shot that's across 64 pads. I'm trying to move this thing out of the way so I can add my other camera. Extra camera, share, add, present, share screen, window. All right, cool. Now I should be back in business. All right, cool. So let's. But anyway, this is 1/808 one shot across 64 pads. This is why I like push 3 and why I like the Force, because the Force also has it across 64 pads as well. And for the actual kit, I just got 16. I got 16 lined up just like MPC. And I got a template that I put on my Ableton that has like risers, and it has some rain effects in the background, and it has my intro and everything already parted out, so that when I hear the risers, I know that's when the hook is about to come back in. So that's what that is. All right, let's get back to this beat. Figure out what else I can do to it. I think that in the hook I'm gonna have to add some more elements. So let's work on that. So first of all, the intro. Let's make the intro. Let's see if we can pull some of the drums out of the intro. So let's start over. So let's cut some of that sample down just a little bit. Alright, cool. So let's see, what else can I do? Ooh, I know what I can do. Oh yeah, insert MIDI. Ooh, VSTs. I know. I'm gonna go to my favorite VST off of my favorite plugin. Let's see. Let's add some good old output. Best money I ever spent. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's Let's find us some vocals. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so let's go. All right, no, we don't want to just do O's. Okay. All right. You know what? Wugga said that G Unit would be all over this. So what I'm gonna do is, since he said that, I'm going to add some G Unit vocals on here. So let's see what we got. Courtesy of my man Wugga, all the way from Ireland. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, my G. Let's see. Let's go to my kits. Sounds like Amazon is outside.
Woo!
I don't know what
It's the infamous mob. Something special. Yeah. Shady.
let's see. Let's see if I can get a vocal to fit.
Yeah. Shady. Aftermath. Gee, you nick. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit.
Nah, that ain't gonna fit. Let's see. Now, let's see. Double click. And then we want it to follow. We want it to follow Complex Pro. And let's see.
Yeah. Shady. Aftermath. Gee, you nick. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get cracking in the club when you hear the shit. Drop it like it's hot, working that back.
Alright, so let's see. How do we stretch it out? Let's see. So we got it at 168. And we want the length to be, it's right there. We want the length to be there. So let's see if that works.
Yeah.
I'm experimenting, y'all.
Yeah. Shady. Aftermath. Gee, you nick. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit of this.
You know what? Let me chop it. Let's see. Warp from here. Start at 168 BPM. I tell you what, so let's do that. Warp from here. Warp 168 BPM from here. Warp samples 128 bar loop. Alright, let's see what that does.
Yeah. Shady. Aftermath. Gee, you nick. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit.
Alright, so let's see if I can chop it. How do I chop? Let's see. Right click. Dun. Let's quantize.
Yeah. Shady. Aftermath. Gee, you nick. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get cracking in the club when you hear the shit. Drop it like it's hot, get to work in that back. Don't shit that, get work that thing. Let me see it go up and down. Rotate that thing, wanna touch that thing and you make.
Alright, let's see. We want to slice a new MIDI track. We don't want 313 slices. We want how many slices we want? We want slice to the bar 159, warp transit 153, warp marker. Vocal slices. All right. Okay, let's do this again. So we want to go to slice a new MIDI track. Why won't it let me chop that? Let's see, can I go over there? Convert to simpler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so we don't want to do slicing.
Baby, damn, you nick, club, the man, listening, touching a little. That back, on the dance floor until it's time to go. Then I'm gonna get shorty here and I'm gonna yes, a little bit of that. Get it cracking in the club when you hear the shits. A little bit of that. Get it cracking in the club when you hear the shits. A little bit of that. Get it cracking in the club. Yeah. Shady. Nick. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit of this. Shady. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit of this shit.
Alright, so that needs to be on mono. Slice by.
Shit, work. Shit, that heat is a little, that thing. Heat is a little, that thing. Heat is a little, that. Heat is a little, that thing. Let me a little bit go up and down. You work up when you, yeah. Bit of this, a little bit of this, 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 a little 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 bit. I'll show you a little bit. A little bit. I'm living a little. I'm biting it a little bit. What's my name? Mr. Joe. I swell cause I moved it out. Swell cause I moved it out. Swell, what's my neck? What's my neck? My wrist. My ears is froze.
Alright, so let's take it off of Warping Pro, because Warping Pro don't sound good.
Mr. Joe, swell cause I moved it out. Swell cause I moved it out. Swell cause I moved it out. It's my neck, my wrist. Swell cause I moved it out. Swell cause I moved it out. It's my neck, my wrist.
Alright, I'll keep working on this. What Up Gangsta is closer to the BPM. Yeah, probably.
Go up and
there's so many options on the Ableton Warp that it's very difficult to figure out.
Every swell cause it's okay. Yeah, I'm round and round.
But I think I got a better warping algorithm with the freaking with the, what is it called, complex warp.
Every house on the tip. Every house on the tip. Low cause I switch the flow. Eyes a little low cause I trip. Eyes a little low from the old school. From the dance from the old school. Dance old moves. I don't give a from dance to an old move. Fuck, I do what I want. It's the Joe. I swell cause I moved it out. What's my neck? My fingers is froze. Do. Hey, jazz up, boy, I don't want to. Listen when I talk with the dog trip. Yo, he, the bitch, she on me out. She must know. Fuck, I do what I want.
Anyway, I gotta figure out what the freaking vocals are saying. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta take a phone call real quick, and I'll hit y'all up later. Peace.